Everything is ready here for match number 2 of day 11 at the 131st Abierto Argentino de Polo here for the match between La Natividad and La Hache here on the first semi-final in Palermo, Buenos Aires, Argentina. The 2024 version of La Natividad is an explosive force, a team that oscillates between two extremes. At its best, it shines brightly enough to outclass any opponent. At its worst, it reveals a shadowy vulnerability that leaves it exposed. In the decisive Zone A match against La Hache, La Natividad manages to sustain its brilliance for longer than it has in previous games at Palermo. Though still far from its peak form, the performance was enough to overcome a strong rival and secure a spot in the final of the Campeonato Argentino Abierto de Polo for the fourth consecutive year. A series of stunning goals from Camilo Jeta Castañola, combined with moments of cohesive team play, propelled La Natividad to a hard-fought 12-9 victory. This win positions them to pursue their third Palermo championship title in history and their second consecutive. On Sunday, on the iconic field number 1 of the Campo Argentino de Polo, they will face the winner of the Wednesday La Dolfina versus La Ercina match, the final clash of Group B. The match against La Hache began as gritty, physical battle. La Hache successfully imposed their style of play early on, managing to gain a slightly advantage. However, La Natividad gradually untangled itself, guided by the leadership of Pablo McDonough and the scoring prowess of Jeta Castañola, the youngest of the Castañola brothers. The resilience of Hilario Ulloa's team, fresh of their championship win at Tortugas, brought tension to the penultimate chapter, thrilling the crowd. While large for a Tuesday, the audience was modest for a semi-final of this magnitude. Ultimately, a controversial ending allowed the defending champions to maintain their lead. The turning point came late in the 7th chapter when Jeta Castañola delivered a spectacular goal, with La Hache closing the gap to just one goal, 11-9, and the time running out. Jeta unleashed a powerful backhand shot from just past midfield. Positioned near stand A, he dropped the ball straight through the upright on Libertador Avenue as the second bell sounded, sealing the moment with authority. This decisive goal gave La Natividad breathing room heading into the final chapter, deflating La Hache's momentum. Despite scoring 3 goals in the 7th period, half their total for the entire game, La Hache couldn't close the gap. When the match was tied, I still felt good. We just needed to keep playing the same way. Later, the game opened up and Jeta scored some incredible goals. Bartolomé Castañola Jr., the elder Castañola brother, told one media outlet, "It was one of our best performances." Bartolomé's assessment wasn't wrong. This was La Natividad's most complete showing in this year's tournament and arguably their best performance of the season. Yet, their flashes of brilliance remain inconsistent, relying more on individual talent than collective synergy. Compared to last year's squad, valued at a perfect 40 goal handicap, this team still has significant room for improvement. That said, the key difference is this match was the more frequent appearance of those shining moments enough to secure victory. La Hache, trailing by 2 goals, entered the final chapter with their characteristic fighting spirit, the same determination that had allowed them to dominate the opening stages of the match. However, key opportunities slipped through their fingers. An early foul, expected to result in a penalty in their favor, went the other way. Controversial non-calls from the referees on both sides frustrated the crowd. Tomás Panelo, whose sporadic brilliance was evident, missed a critical goal and vented his frustration by striking the scoreboard and the goalpost with his mallet.
We have our first finalist here at the 131st Abierto Argentino de Polo. La Natividad defeated La Hache for 12-9, and he is the first finalist here in Palermo on field number 1 here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. All the information here at polo.net.ar and Foreign Press.